All right, awesome. You guys just saw me start streaming to YouTube. Mark couldn't do it, so I had to do it now. Sorry about that, guys. So you guys just heard it from our few of our members. Before I pass off to Mark, I want to tell you guys a little bit about my struggle, a little bit about my story. And let me just stop my share really quick. Perfect. So before I got into online business, and even before I had a good job as a mechanic, guys, I grew up very, very poor. I also grew up in foster care my entire life. That struggle really defined me and really made me realize what I didn't want at a young age. I always had big dreams of becoming successful. I always had big dreams of being able to travel the world, being able to live an extraordinary life. And my foster dad, he actually taught me a lot about working hard for my money. And that served me very, very well up until I realized the fact that if I continued to work hard at my 9 to 5, if I continued to work a job, that hard work and that effort was going towards building my boss's dreams and not my own. So when I started an online business and started working for myself, I noticed that drive and that work ethic that I had built up over the years really went that full 9-10 yards. It really went all the way for me, and nothing but amazing things happened. So guys, I've been involved in this industry now for only 2.5 years. I know you guys, what you guys think, you're like, oh, this guy's a pro. Like, this guy's definitely like 10, 20 years, right? Well, I'm only 27. Anyways, in the last 2.5 years, guys, with the skills I've learned, I've been able to start multiple businesses, even businesses that are outside of affiliate marketing. And I've also been able to total XXX amount of dollars. I'm not allowed to tell you how much. The point being, guys, I'm able to do what I love every single day. I'm able to work with guys like Jack McCleary and Mark Wilson here on the webinar. These are people I genuinely love, people I genuinely love to spend my time with, and people I genuinely love to work with. And we're also able to make multiple 5 figures a month or more together, which is something quite amazing. And when you guys get the option to do what you want, when you want, whether it's traveling the world or raising your children or whatever that might be, I think that's an experience that everybody here tonight deserves, right? Life was meant for more than working to pay your bills and dying. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave it at that. Without further ado, I'm going to bring out one of the most beautiful people I've ever met in my life. And if I was a gay, I would totally go for this guy. His name is Mark Wilson. He's right there below. And he's going to be breaking down for you guys tonight about what affiliate marketing is, what DFM is. Make sure you guys turn on your cell phones, turn off any music that might be playing, pull out a pen and a pad of paper, start taking notes, because this guy's going to drop some knowledge on y'all tonight. All right, Mr. Mark Wilson.
Thanks, Cal. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that, man. And in a couple seconds, I'm going to tell you guys this is all rated R because we love to keep it real. So Cal just gave you a little prelude to that. So, yeah, yeah, guys, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Mondays. I hope you are all looking forward to Monday, because that's one thing that I think a lot of people miss in their lives is they're dreading Monday. I mean, that's what I used to do, is dread Monday all the time. I'd press snooze extra hard on that day because I just didn't want to go back to work. That was the worst part of my week. That was the worst part of every one of my days. So to actually have that be like coming upon me, like I would never look forward to that. So I hope you guys are having a lot better Mondays than I used to have, because now I have amazing Mondays because I get to hang out with people like Kel, Jack, all day, every day. And, you know, it's amazing. Just, you know, I hadn't talked to Kellen all day. He just called me to ask me a question, and I get to see this huge fucking grin on his face. And like, how sweet is that to be working with people that are that amped on their lives? And if you guys don't love your life that much, well, there's something wrong. You need the answer, and we're about to give that to you. So, guys, I'm not going to be talking blabbing on about this anymore, but make sure, like Kellen said, put away all your distractions, hone in on this. I'm going to be dropping knowledge on you guys. But one thing we really want to know is what is on your guys' minds right now. We want to know any questions, anything that you got on. Make sure you're dropping that in the chats, please.
Mark, really quick, I just want to interrupt you really quick. I just had a coaching call with Mr. Kyle Foy. Amazing dude. We had a really genuine, really great coaching call. And he was Kyle Foy, for those of you who are watching right now, he was just an attendee on a webinar not that long ago, and he recently joined the team. He had a coaching call, and he said to me, he said, one of the reasons why I joined DFM and your guys' team is because you and Mark have so much fucking fun together. I was like, and he's like, they're just like me. And I'm like, fuck yeah, we are. We're just real everyday people who want more to life. So again, Kyle, if you're watching, I think he is on right now. Fucking wicked call, dude. Can't wait to crush it with you. Back to you, Mark.
Awesome, man. I appreciate you sharing that. And we are just how we are right now. I mean, you guys can watch our go lives off our personal pages. This is the exact human beings that we are. So we want to hear the human beings that you guys are. So make sure you're blowing up our chats. Maybe even be the lucky one that we pull out at the end. So let me get this started for you guys here. All right. As I said, this is rated R because we like to keep it real, a little bit restricted. We love to, have fun, pop jokes, all that type of stuff. So you guys keep it real with us. Whatever you want to say in the chat, make sure you, keep it positive, but have some fun, guys. That's what we're here to do tonight. So before we begin, this is not for you if you think your life is going to change without any time or financial investment, all right? Like many other businesses, online business still requires hard work and dedication. Although 100 hours working in your online business will still be easier and way more profitable than an 8-hour shift at your job. Now, guys, I love what I do every single day. I wake up way earlier than I need to be every day just so I can get a start on every one of my days. Now, I could wake up at 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock every single day if I wanted to. I choose to get up at 6:30 so I can just, spend more time with amazing people. And they say when you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. And I never feel like I ever work. It's just a smile on my face all day long. It is crazy. My wife comments on it all the time, the different person I am now compared to who I used to be, all right? So what Digital Freedom Movement is, you're probably wondering, right? We are an affiliate marketing platform that automates 90% of the workload for you. All right. And if you guys are anything like me, you're really, really new to the online world, and we only make you do 10%. Okay. That's all we make you do. So you only have to focus on that little bit. So it's so much easier to be successful when you have no knowledge of the online world. We also cover over $13,000 worth of software costs. I'm going to go over those a little bit later in this webinar, but what we do is we let you piggyback off our software, and we actually set it up for you as well. So you don't not only have to purchase that software, you also don't even need to know how to use it because we do it for you guys. It's pretty freaking sweet if you ask me. All right, so a little bit about me, guys. I used to manage a mechanic shop. I did that for over a decade, okay? Decade's a long time to have a job, so very blessed that I was able to hold one down for so long, but I almost wish I didn't because it was torturous every single day. If you guys had a boss like mine, I'm sure many of you guys do, treated me like shit on a daily basis, decided new ways on almost a weekly basis to insult me. It was just, fantastic. Anyways, I got involved in this business in March of 2017. I had zero online experience and little to no startup capital. I was actually $30,000 in debt when I got started. It was a pretty heavy burden to be thinking about every single day. And I've now generated XXS amount of sales in over a year's amount of time. And I live very, very comfortably every single day of my life. I don't have to worry about it. I can travel the world, do whatever I want with my life every single day. I think next Monday, Tyler and me are going to be going for a hike. So we'll probably be doing some go lives about that. Maybe Kellen will join us on that. I know he doesn't like to climb.
Tyler keeps going like, "Hey, Colin, let's go to Cuba tomorrow. Let's go to Cuba next week." I'm like, "Vic, you're gonna be so mad."
Funny, like that's literally the variable. Yeah, Karen will be so mad if I just pick up and leave. That's the only thing holding us back, right?
So now our jobs aren't holding us down; it's our lives.
There you go. We just have fun locally now. Yeah, guys, Kellen and me were just in Mexico, but I guess 2 months ago now. We're staying in this amazing mansion on the side of the mountain. It was awesome, guys. But that's what we get to do now. So what's that?
What was the place called again?
Sausalito.
Sausalito. Sayulita, for everybody who's watching and doesn't know where that is, there's no such place called Sausalito. It's Sayulita.
Yeah, I just have problems pronouncing words, so no big deal, right? Anyways, guys, so why would you want to start an online business other than just to be able to talk to us cool people every single day? It's because more and more people are becoming comfortable with everyday buying of products online. And you guys can see from this graph, it just keeps going up. And this is a fact that I don't know many of you guys know, but the owner and CEO of Amazon, he just became the richest guy in the world. And that is because people are more and more trending in the online world because he was smart enough to, start the trend and he profited from it. So that's how we know the proof is in the pudding that the world is all going online, guys. All right, so what is affiliate marketing? Basically, it's a marketing arrangement by which an online retailer pays a commission to an external website for traffic, sales, or referrals generated from it. All right, think of it basically as being a middleman for an online retailer, an online purchaser. Okay, you're taking somebody else's proven product and putting it in front of somebody else's face that provenly wants it, and then you make money off that. Right? So it's pretty simple. You guys don't need to invent new products, new concepts, none of that kind of stuff. It's pretty simple. And you guys are probably wondering, what companies can you affiliate for? I don't know why that one always jumps on me. Anyways, there's like 100,000 different affiliate programs that you can do out there. These are just some of them. These big box stores, I'm sure you've heard of them. Amazon, eBay, Expedia, IKEA, Best Buy, Walmart, just to name a few of them. All right, guys, pretty much you name the online retailer, you can become an affiliate for them.
Now, one step before you proceed, Mark, me and Mark, we actually don't affiliate with any of the companies that you guys see here. And the only reason we're showing you guys these companies is because these are companies that all of you guys are familiar with. Me and Mark, we don't like to nickel and dime. We like to make those massive commissions. And Mark's going to break down how that works right away here.
Right now, I'm going to blow it up for you guys, and you'll understand why we don't do it from these big companies. So this is some of the commission structures for these big companies. Amazon, they're paying you 1 to 10%. Walmart, same thing. Best Buy, they're even bigger penny pinchers. And now you guys are probably thinking, wow, Amazon, Walmart, they seem pretty cool. Probably not, guys. They fit in this first demographic here, okay? The low ticket, all right? That's when you're getting paid 1 to 10% commissions for any of the products sold. So if you're selling a $150 item, you're only making $15 from that, okay? And then it becomes the medium ticket where it ranges between 11 and 19%. Then it goes all the way up to the high ticket where you're getting between 20 and 53% commissions, all right? And if you can see at the bottom, what one of these three categories, drop in the chat for me right now, seems like the best one that you guys would market? Is the low ticket, the medium ticket, or the high ticket? Because it kind of seems almost self-explanatory which one that you guys should look towards, right? So what we like to do is we like to look at those high ticket items that bring it up to 53%. Get that bang for your buck, guys. You know, really, really enjoy every second of every day because you can make anywhere between $1,000 and $10,000 per sale in some cases, right?
As Rick James likes to say, yeah.
So, I mean, just guys, it takes just as much effort to market a low ticket item as it does a high ticket item, guys. So,
okay.
what would make the most sense for you guys to market? I mean, that's the reason why. Like every day, do you want to spend 14 hours a day grinding it out like you do already? No, you want to bang it out in one sale. You can make $10,000. I didn't even make half of that in a month before, let alone in one day, one sale. Like I can't tell you guys enough how sweet those days are. All right. So here's a low ticket example. Kelly, you want to come on and explain it to?
For sure. Now, tank tops and leggings, these are considered low ticket items that you can buy from Walmart, Amazon, a million different sites. You get them all over the place. And the reason why they're low ticket is because they're in high demand. A lot of people, like, how long does a tank top last me? Probably like 3 months, and then it's like covered in sweat and like it's getting ripped, and like I work out pretty hard. So anyways, if you're selling a good grade tank top or legging, average cost is about $50 a unit. You're making 10%. That's $5 on every single item that you sell. That sounds pretty simple, right? Well,
oh yeah, that's my prompt right there.
The average person needs to make about $4,000 a month to cover their expenses, whether there's bills or rent, mortgage, whatever that might be. That means that you need to sell 800 units or 800 sales every single month. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, me and Mark combined have never made even close to 800 sales in 1 month. And that's mainly, I spit my tongue. Fuck, that hurts. That's usually because we market medium and high ticket products only. Well, actually, I market low ticket. If you guys see some of these items here, they say Get Jack Nation, that's my clothing line. That's considered low ticket. And there's a shameless plug, proofs.ca. If you like to lift, go get it.
Yeah, he's shameless. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's every single month on repetitive for the rest of your life. You have to sell at least 800 items. That's no easy thing, all right? Get that bang for your buck, you know? But you guys are probably wondering, okay, so we get it. There's affiliates out there that you can make different profits from them. Now, how do we actually get these in front of people's faces? Well, there's a few different methods. There's ways like billboards, TV advertisement, radio. I'm sure you guys have all seen these things since you were children, right? Well, they're a little bit dinosaur-esque. That's why you've been seeing them since they're children. Everyone avoids all the TV and radio advertisement. Everything's going towards, faster information, and that's not very fast information. So there's better ways to be able to advertise now. This is what we do through social media, all right? Like Facebook, Google SEO. That gets you a little bit better bang for your buck, right?
Tinder.
Do they actually have advertisement on Tinder?
I haven't looked into it, but I'm sure Tyler would know.
Tyler's shaking his head. Yeah, there's advertisement there.
You can, but it's not very like effective product wise unless you're selling like love toys or something. Like pretty fitting.
I love how delicate you said that though, Tyler. Thank you very much, bro. Too funny. So what do we choose? We choose Facebook, just because you can see that there's just so many users on it and they spend so much time on Facebook on a daily basis, over 40 minutes every single day on it. And that's on average, right? There's some people like I used to be, I would only log on to Facebook once every 3 months. Now that I kept that number really low. Now think of all the people that spend like 2, 3, 4 hours every single day on Facebook, checking how everyone's life's going. So think of how many ads get put up in front of those people's faces. Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? And we almost forgot, we also have Instagram. I just made amazing training for it. It's blowing up people's Instagram ways to generate tons of leads for like no cost. It's pretty awesome.
Actually, just a quick question. Anybody watching tonight, whether it's the replay or even you coaches on the panel, did you guys ever wonder like why Facebook was so like such a rich company and how they made so much money? Because that's something that I never knew. I'm like, how does a social media company become $1 billion industry? And the answer to that question is because marketers like me and Mark and Jack and Tyler, we spend multiple 5 figures a month on advertising on some months. And so this is how this platform is able to generate income. Yeah, that's just kind of way off topic, but just fucking throwing it out there.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, eh? Like that you'd think something that like should be non-profit all of a sudden becomes billions of dollars, and it's just because they made a space that is just so easily accessible to market on. It's really smart. So I'm going to reiterate a few things, okay? So this is how a sales funnel or a affiliate system will work, so you can make sales and profits, okay? First, you need to find an affiliate that you're going to promote through ads, blogs, online shopping sites. We use a sales funnel. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get people to generate clicks onto your sales funnel and go through and buy off your affiliate links. Okay. And once they've bought off these affiliate links, your ad or your conversion will be tracked all the way to a commission where you make money, baby. And that's what this is all about, is making money, right? That's what everyone wants. So if you still don't get it, what you need to do is become an affiliate. Once you become an affiliate, you need to pick a product of one of the they have to offer, okay? Maybe it's a red shirt. So once you've done that, you're going to start running some advertisement using split testing, which Kellen is going to break down a little bit later in this, right? And then after you do that, you can decide which social media platform that you want to market on. Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Where do you want to put that? And then once people see it on those platforms, you make money. It's pretty awesome.
I like how you said maybe it's a red shirt. Because I know if I'm going to start an online business, I'm definitely going to want to market red shirts.
Yeah, it's a pretty profitable business.
Not green shirts, just red ones.
Just red ones. That's it. You don't get selection of colors. We don't give you options here. Red shirts. All right, guys. Why has social media advertising conquered the marketing world? It's just because that's where everyone's attention is nowadays. Just like I was saying to you, people get trapped in those vortexes of the online social media world. I've spent plenty of nights sitting on YouTube. Like all of a sudden, it's 4 hours later. Like Facebook, all of a sudden, it's a couple hours later. It's just like, holy crap, where'd my life go? And that's because everyone's attention is directly on their phones. People are even willing to break laws about it. It's crazy. And that trend just keeps going up and up and up to how many people are on social media now. It's crazy. So, Jack, can you come out here and just crush out this answer? I'm sure you hear this answer on a daily basis. Like, how quickly can I expect results?
Hey, great question. I do get it on a daily basis. So, okay, like I said, it's all the time. So basically, it's just like anything, guys. If you don't put in any work, you're not going to get any results. Okay. If anybody does any sort of exercise, you go to the gym, you can't get massive if you don't hoist. Okay.
That's bullshit. I work out once a month and I'm fucking jacked.
Well,
bro.
you're a bit of an exception though, all right? I mean, you are the Viking, okay?
There's many other words for it as well. There's pudgy, big bone.
Yeah, anyway, guys, so just like anything, if you don't put the work in, you're not going to get results. So it's totally up to you, 150% up to the individual. Okay, simple as that.
Awesome, Jack. You crushed out that answer. I really appreciate it, bro. That's exactly right. We have some people come in, crush out $28,000 first months. We have other people come in. It takes them a month or two to make a sale. So, I mean, like, it's really all depends on you and what you want to put in, what you want to take out. I mean, anyone can kind of get whatever they want out of this. So what we're going to do is get Jack to come back out here and say a little bit of a testimonial for us.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks for having me again, guys. As I don't know if any of you guys have seen webinars before or not, but I've been on a few. So I just want to say something again. I just want to say I'm so thankful and so grateful for the opportunity that these guys have given me. It is undoubtedly is wholeheartedly, totally changed my life. It's simple as that. I can't thank these guys enough. The biggest thing with DFM, guys, the absolute biggest thing is the mentorship. Okay, it's as simple as that. Before I came into this, I was working very labor-intensive jobs, just a grunt, and had no experience working online. So having guys be able to help me out and basically hold my hand through the whole thing was the real key for me, and that's the main reason I was able to get the kind of success that I've had so far, and the kind of success that I'm having now, and will always have. So again, I just want to say, you guys changed my life. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Love y'all.
Awesome, dude. And I just want to say really quick, like, something that's so much more powerful other than having freedom and money is the fact that I have you in my life, dude. Like, I have a blast talking to you every day. We had a killer time in Cabo when we went together. And that's, I think, the most powerful thing for me with DFM is not necessarily the money or the freedom. It's creating a family. Like I said this to Kyle earlier today as well. 90% of the people that are important to me in my life today are because of this business. And these are relationships that I'm going to have now and for the rest of my life. And that's something really, really cool. Imagine us, Jack and Tyler and Mark, like 20 years from now. Remember back in the day when marketing just started and we made $1 trillion and now we're just hookers and below in yachts? just kidding, but seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said, Kellen. And yeah, again, I'm so grateful. And I mean, yeah, like, look at this, guys. Like, Kellen and I went to Mexico together. We met January this year. A few months later, fucked off to Mexico and had an absolute blast. Like, that's unreal. That's unheard of, guys. Love it.
Hey, Jackie boy.
Love you too, man.
All right, Tyler, pop on up, my man.
What's going on, villains? Yeah, my name's Tyler. I've been an online marketer now for almost 2 years. And I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, in case you didn't know when you're watching this. Online marketing has really made a crazy impact in my life, not just financially, but just like my mindset and who I've become as a person, right? A little sneak peek. There's one thing that we get you to do on the inside, and that is personal development. And man, it's just been, I can't even fathom it. It's been a wild ride. It's almost like looking at where I'm at today in comparison to 2 years ago, it's a night and day difference. And, you know, sometimes I felt like, you know, I'd given up, whatever, because I was working my 9 to 5 and I had a son on the way and like life was just so hectic. But Kellen was always there for me. He was a step of the way. He's like one of my best friends in my life. And I met this guy on the internet, as cliche as it sounds. But it's not just a digital freedom movement is really about a movement. When I started this with Kellen 2 years ago, we had to buy that $14,000 worth of software. That's what you had to do, period. And then everything else after that. And digital freedom movement has really been able to, and we talked about it for a long time, you know, breaking things down and trying to make it, you know, a lot easier for people to come in nowadays and stuff like that. And we wanted to start a movement where anybody from any walk of life, that single mom, that guy that's couch surfing, that guy that's working at fucking Walmart and hates his goddamn life. Like, we wanted to make a program that was for that person, that anybody could come in and get started and then and bang out the training and stuff like that. And that's what DFM is there for. It's more than just a company. It's more than just making money. It's more than just, you know, working on your mindset. This is literally, it's in its name, a movement. And that's where I come from with everything.
Awesome, dude. Great. Love having you pop out. Fucking love you, dude. All right. And Mr. Mark Wilson, I think you already gave your testimonial. So
I did, man. I did. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's all about, we all come from different places, and it's just about where you want to go, right? I mean, Kelly and me kind of have a similar past in the past, job fields that we started with, but yeah, in the end of the day, guys, it's just about having a dream that you guys want to push towards, and we'll kind of give you a little bit more information about that. So how about I pop back over to the webinar? We just keep rocking and rolling here. So thank you guys very much for your testimonials. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Very, very grateful. So this is part of that 90% that we do for you guys. As I said at the beginning, do 90% of the workload. We cover over $13,000 worth of software costs. So ClickFunnels, ClickMagic, Samcart, Aweber, Zoom webinar, which we're on right now, and business coaching is all covered by us, part of our program. And I mean, that's huge, not to have to deal with those things, not to have to even understand what all those different software is, because it's hard enough starting a business and running advertisement. But when you actually have to start learning all the software and everything like that, it becomes extremely, extremely hard, because if you click the wrong button here, click the wrong button there, you all of a sudden wasting tons of money, and then maybe you give up and quit. Well, with us, we cover all that stuff. We let you piggyback off of our success, and just so you have to focus on your little bit, all right? So one huge thing that we offer, though, is that business coaching, and that's not even close to the amount that Kellen, mine, Jack's, Tyler's, like, actual coaching would cost it if you wanted to find us online. If we're actually giving it to you guys to show you guys how to run a random other business, you guys would be like tens of thousands of dollars it would cost, guys. And that is the biggest key to anything. Because when you guys started to learn how to drive a car when you were younger, you didn't just jump in that bitch and just start cruising down the road like Mario Tanghetti? I forget his name. I can't even think of it now. But you guys understand what I'm saying. You guys, like, that's the thing. You can't just jump into anything and be good at it. Like, you guys didn't just start your job now. They're just like, yeah, go do it. You got it. And you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to go do? You don't know, right? So someone needs to teach you, someone needs to mentor you, and that's exactly what you get with us, all right? So you're probably now wondering, now that we've talked about DFM this whole time, you're probably wondering, does DFM have an affiliate program? The answer is yes, and it's extremely lucrative. It's pretty sweet. So if you want to sell products and also change people's lives, DFM will actually pay you between $75 and $200 for any person that you want to get started there. All right. So we have three different types of earning potential within DFM. The first one is linear. Second one is leverage. The third one is residual. Okay. And I'll break those down for you. So what linear is basically you're getting paid for your own efforts. So you're putting in time, you're making sales, you get paid for that. All right. And you're getting paid anywhere between $75 and $200 for that. Okay. And then there's leverage. That means you have now a business. You have people that work for you and they make you money. It's pretty sweet. All right. So they're trading their time to make you money. And if someone does that, you make between $125 to $390. Pretty sweet. All right. And then there's the third way, residual income. This is the best income ever. All right. This is when you get paid for being sweet over and over and over again. All right. So you get paid for putting in no time or effort. And it's just constant. It's pretty incredible. So if you have done such a great job changing somebody's life, they quit their job, they're ready to change other people's life, this person has to pay you $300 a month to be able to do so. It's pretty awesome, guys. All right. So why is our affiliate program built this way? It's to put money back in your pocket. All right. And I'm sure you guys have always seen this everywhere you guys have gone in your life. Everyone always wants a piece of whatever you're doing. All right. We don't want that. We're different than anything else that's out there because we don't want your money. Kel, Jack, Ty, we all work hard enough to be able to, generate our own money. We don't need your fucking money. You keep it. You put in your pocket. You make yourself rich. We don't need it. We just want to see you prosper. All right. We want to duplicate leaders because we're growing so freaking rapidly right now. It's insane. All right. So we just want to be able to provide the best mentorship possible and help for everyone inside the digital freedom movement. So every one of you guys can change your lives. All right. You guys can all meet up on beaches with us in Mexico and different places around the world like Bali, All right, so let me do a little bit of recap here, guys. All right, your job is to follow these 3 steps. Step 1 is to find a product or service to sell or market. Step 2 is to market that product on social media to over 2.5 billion users. All right.
Mark, did you say billion?
I did. I think there's even an echo in here.
Did you say billion?
Billion. 1.5 billion. Step 3 is to automate your business using digital freedom movement. All right. We help you out with those first 2 steps as well. You don't even need to figure it out. All right. So how do you know this is real? You've heard some testimonials. We've joked around. We've been pretty real guys, but how do you know our training is real? Well, what we're going to do is call out Mr. Kellen Chafee, the beautiful man himself, and he's going to walk you through some of our training and a little bit of insight into the marketing world. Kel, you need to. No, you're not going to do it? I refuse.
Of course. All right. You can see my screen, Mark?
You betcha, my friend.
Awesome. Cool. My computer's like super bogged down right now. So let me just log in here. Awesome. So this is digitalfreedommovement.com. We have a lot of stuff in here, but we're just going to get right to the training. So I'm going to navigate to my super elite course because I'm just that awesome. And then I'm going to click on module 1, which is the basic training. So as Mark said before, we're going to teach you guys how to market on both Facebook and Instagram. If you guys want to market Instagram, it's located right here under your dashboard. But this is based on Facebook. So if you want to market on Facebook, you cannot do this on your personal profile. You need something called a fan page. We're going to show you how to create that. We're going to show you how to season that. We're going to show you how to moderate your page as well. We're going to show you how to run a like campaign. And this like campaign is going to show you how to get 3,000 to 4,000 followers to your page within 3 or 4 days. This is going to give you more credibility for when you start targeting first world countries. I give you a little hint there, but I'm not going to give it all to you. Okay. Now, module 2 here is your back end setup. And so your back-end setup, we're going to show you guys how to purchase a domain. If you don't know what that is, it's simply the name of a website or a .com. That's, for example, digitalfreedommovement.com would be a domain. All right. As well, we're going to show you guys how to set up a Facebook pixel. This is a unique piece of code that, again, is unique to your ad account. And what you need to do is you simply need to click like 3 buttons, create it, and then email it to your coach. Your coach is going to take this piece of code and is going to implement that throughout your sales funnel. And by doing so, we're going to be able to track how far your leads or customers are making it through your funnel before they actually buy that product or service. If you're wondering what a sales funnel is, it takes somebody from the ad, that's the point of interest, to actually making that buying decision. Okay, so it's very, very effective to know your weakest link. Step number 3 here, guys, we're going to show you guys how to customize your ad columns. Facebook updates all the time. They actually just removed a bunch of statistics you can track, as well they've added a few. So we're going to show you guys how to track the proper statistics. This is going to allow you to know how well your advertising is doing. We're going to show you guys how to season an ad account. Facebook is like a virgin, okay? If you try to stick it in her without taking her on a date first, you're going to get pee-pee slapped. You guys got to kiss her before you bend her over, okay, boys? Or, sorry, ladies, that was kind of sexist. I tried to remove that from the webinar. It is rated R. You guys were warned. You have to really ease into advertising. If you're to create a fan, Jack, Tyler, stop. You're making me laugh. If you guys create a fan page today, you start cranking advertising on it immediately, there's a very good chance you're going to get your ad account banned or you're going to get your page banned, okay? And I'm not going to tell you why. Step 5 here is how to set up a PayPal account. This is for us to pay you guys commissions. And as well, we have dashboard breakdown. This is going to show you how to navigate our back end and our back office more efficiently. Okay. And then you have module 3, which is your funnel setup. As Mark said before, your coach actually builds your sales funnels for you. You just need to send your coach information so that they can customize and code your funnel for you, as seen in step 1, module 3. Holy moly, we're going to show you guys how to forge your domain to your funnel or your landing page or your capture page. And then moving on to module 4, which is marketing advertising secrets. This module is strictly educational. There's nothing to physically implement within this module, but we want to make you guys as knowledgeable as possible. And I want to pause really quick and just state that one of the reasons why our training is so sought after and it's so great is because not only do we show you click for click what to do, but we also explain why you do it. And this is going to allow you to develop as a person and as an entrepreneur, right? If you know click for click what to do, but you don't know why you're doing it, you have no knowledge, all right? And that's not our goal here, okay? And then we have module 5, which is split testing. This is a very large module, and this is where the party starts. This is where you start making money. Yeah, that's where you do to make money. I'm going to bounce over to my personalized manager. This is what split testing looks like. Okay, guys? And so I do have a lot of different ad accounts from multiple companies. But what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm taking a specific product or service. And in this ad account, I'm actually marketing the most sellable, the largest sought after product in the world. And I'm not going to tell you guys what that is, right? But what I'm doing is I'm taking this specific product or service and I'm thinking to myself, who would be interested in buying it? So what I'm able to do is I'm able to track things. And I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. Let me just open up my ad set really quick here. Perfect. So I'm able to obviously set an optimization. I'm also able to select a daily budget on the set. And as well, I'm able to do location targeting. Okay. And I'm also able to select ages and genders and languages. And then I'm able to do something called detailed targeting. Now, these are things like anything you guys can think of. If you want to drop something in the chat, I guarantee you Facebook's going to allow you to target it in one way, shape, or form. So if I want to sell like a saddle for a horse, I might target men and women that live in US, Canada, that have an interest in horseback riding and jumping or something along those lines. And if somebody met all of the variables I selected, Facebook would take my ad and pop it inside of their timeline. And if you guys are watching the webinar tonight, it's because you were targeted in one way, shape, or form. You met all of the criteria that one of our members wanted to target. And because of that, you saw that advertisement. Okay, so very, very powerful. One of the best things about this, guys, is that if me and Jack are partying hard in Cabo, or me and Mark are getting down in Sausalito, this advertising is running for us 24/7. No matter what we're doing, we're able to do what we love, and we're able to make disgusting amounts of money doing that. And that is something profound. That is something amazing. And this is how we trade money to make more money. Okay, you guys wouldn't believe how much money I've made off of a $25,000 ad spend. Disgusting. Okay. Hopefully that brought some insight and value to you guys as to how real our trading really is, if for any reason I'm fake or Mark's fake, and as well how we trade money to make more of it. Back to you, Mark. Fucking radio show here. Let's go.
Sorry. I was just messaging someone back here that had questions. Sorry about that. But yeah, guys, I'm sure that showed you guys a little bit more of how real we actually are, and some information of what you guys will be doing when you guys are coming in there. I'm sure it was way fucking over your head, because the first time Kellen ever showed me this, I was just like, so definitely need a little bit more information. So now you guys are probably wondering, and I'm sure you guys walked in wondering this question, is how much does this actually freaking cost, right? Sure, you guys are worried a little bit what the cost is because you really want to change your lives. But I'll show you some examples of systems like this and how much they cost. I'm sure you guys have seen this guy all over social media. His face is plastered everywhere. His name is Ty Lopez, all right? He has the accelerator program, and this program is $5,600. Now, if it cost me $5,600 to, get going, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have changed hundreds of people's lives already in my lifetime. I wouldn't have had that opportunity. All right. And then there's guys like Grant Cardone. This guy's amazing. I love him. I've read like all of his books. I've listened to all his audiobooks, but his programs cost a lot of money. Yeah. Look at that, Jack. Yeah. He's crushing one of his books right there. You know, the 10X Financial Freedom is his cheapest course. It's $10K. It goes all the way up to, I think, $60,000 for one of his courses. Now, I would say they're all worth it, but that's a lot of freaking money. I didn't have that to get started with. Then there's the six-figure marketers, their elite membership. Okay. Their elite membership is $2,800 with a $100. Wow, I can't talk all of a sudden. $100 a month. That's pretty freaking expensive if you ask me. Like $100 a month on top of $2,800. I wouldn't have gone for that. But anyways, guys, let me just go over our pricing. And Kellen is going to be so kind to put some links in the chat. If you guys are ready to take some action, start freaking live. He's going to be putting them in the chat. Oh, you did? So it might be a little bit delayed for him to send them, but he will be placing them in the chat. If you guys are watching on YouTube, you guys got to go to digitalfreedommovement.com to go and see our pricing. We can't put links in there. I do apologize. YouTube just does not let you do those things in the chat. They like to keep you on YouTube. Anyways, guys, so not us. We're not those prices. What we are is this is our super elite package. This is our prized possession. We just rolled this guy out there. It's changing tons of people's lives. It's $650 down and $39.99 a month. So basically $40 a month afterwards, after 30 days. Okay. So what you get with this is unlimited access with our 6 or 7 figure coaches. That's unlimited. Do that. I've heard of tons of people try to contact him. Yeah, Ty?
I actually tried to call Grant Cardone to actually get a real ballpark price, and I called his office. I couldn't actually talk to Cardone himself, but it was $79,000 to get him to talk to me. That's
$79K on hundreds of followers every single day. You get a free custom logo made for your business. Not any hack job. This is from a professional. She makes it for you. It's crazy good, guys. Access to her exclusive branding course. It is so important nowadays to brand your business and get amazing traits going with your business. That's what sets the success stories from the failures really nowadays. You get priority support over any other memberships out there, and you get 90% done for you business marketing system. All right, you get an advanced Facebook ads optimization training. Access to her industry-leading scaling, passive and aggressive. I don't know if you guys probably don't know what those are, but we break it down for you. Those techniques right there is really what sets us apart from anybody else. Like, if I didn't understand what those were, I would have never made it to 5 a month. It just wouldn't have ever happened, right?
Just to, let's break it down for them a little bit, guys. There's 2 different types of scaling you can do, and scaling is like when you run you spend a little bit of money on ads and you see your ads are doing well and you want to make more money, you have to spend more money to scale, right? That's what scaling is all about. There's 2 different methods that we use for scaling, passive and aggressive. And so again, just to cap off, if you are making $20 a day, $5 spend, and then you scale up to $100 a day, you're going to make a lot more money in sales, guys. So that's how you scale.
Totally. And there's proper ways to do it. If you don't do it the proper way, you're going to mess with your algorithm. All of a sudden, those ads that were producing crazy good for you, not working good for you anymore. So that's why it's so key to do it the proper techniques, right? And then we're going to make custom built sales funnels. We're going to use that software that we advertised for you earlier to customize one of these sales funnels for every single one of your beautiful faces. It's not going to be some generic one. It's going to actually be your beautiful face on there, right? Access to all of our private chats and mastermind groups and closed groups on Facebook. Like, this is key, guys. If you're anything like me, you had a bunch of negative people in your life. I knew Tyler had a ton of negative people in his life because he talked to me before he got started. And it's one of those things that if you need some positive people in your life, if you need some people to lift you up, this is the place, because that's what we got in spades, guys. It's just tons of people always willing to talk, always wanting to having your best interest. It's awesome. All right. And this is non-refundable package here. Okay.
And I just want to touch on one thing Mark said there. Absolutely right. Coming into the community with all the support that we have to offer inside here and stuff like that. And same with the negative thing. The only thing I really want to touch on about that is if you look at the people around you in your life right now, if they do not have the vision, the results that you want, do not take their fucking opinion. It does not matter. You cannot teach somebody how to drive a Lamborghini or own one if you don't fucking own one, period, right? So take it from the people that have the results that you want. Look at our Facebook, see the fucking travel. If you want it, it's there. That's how we got it. We're here to show you how to do exactly that, right?
Boom. Totally, Ty. Couldn't have said it better myself, my man. So if you guys think that maybe that super elite package is a little bit expensive, it is. It's usually for the people that are willing to jump in 100% and don't want to look back. Well, then we have the elite membership. Okay, this membership is based for just the average person. This one is our most sold membership out of them all. This one's $349 plus $39.99 a month. Okay, this also gives you that unlimited support from your coach. Okay, you're going to get priority support as well over the lesser memberships. You're going to get that 90% done for you business marketing system, the advanced Facebook ads optimization, access to your industry leading scaling techniques, and those custom built sales funnel. You also get access to all those groups that we were just talking about there, guys. The big difference here between the super elite and the elite package is you don't get those extra courses, the mindset course, the branding course, the Instagram course. You're just not going to be able to reach as many people. And that's really what it is. And you won't be able to reach as many people with as successful business plans. And I mean, that's fine. Tons of people are still being able to be successful with this. You're just not as successful as quickly as the other ones. All right. And then our last one. So this is, like I said, we made this for every single person in the world so they could be able to afford. So we made this last one for, the people that just don't have a lot of money, that just want to get started, want to change their lives. This one's the basic membership. It's $199 plus $39.99 a month. I cannot talk about pricing or numbers tonight. It's awful. So this one's a little bit different. You don't get that unlimited support, okay? This is what really separates it from the other memberships, okay? You get one 60-minute call with one of our 6 or 7-figure coaches, okay? You get 3 one-on-one training sessions with that coach. That means if you run out of those calls, if you're one of those people who has a billion questions at the very beginning and you need that hands-on training, guess what? You only get 3 of those calls. Once they're used up, you now need to purchase another membership if you want any more calls, which sucks because you have to pay the full price, all right? You probably should have just went in for the full amount in the first place. Anyways, you also get the 90% done for your system. You get the Facebook ads optimization training, the access to the industry-leading scaling techniques, those custom-built sales funnel. This one actually does have a 3-day money-back guarantee on it, all right? So you do have a few days to be able to see what we're all about before you can that's never been a problem for us. I've never had anybody that's decided to ask for their money back. I don't think, Kel, have you ever had anybody?
No, because we're friggin' awesome.
Pretty much 2 of the most amazing people that walk this earth. But I mean, maybe I'm a little biased.
Yeah, Mark. Jeez, don't be so biased.
I know. I try, but I look in the mirror every morning, and then I go and piss excellence. It's hard not to be biased, right?
I piss sunshine rainbows. Go look
All right, guys. What is your dream? I want to know. I know this might be hard for you guys to kind of fathom because for me, I was so stuck in my day-to-day grind that I didn't have any goals and dreams. I didn't even think it was a point. I was just pressing reset button. But I really want you guys to think about this and hit us up in the chat. What you guys kind of want out of your life? What do you guys envision? When you close your eyes and you're like, this is my life that I want to achieve, tell us what that is. Do you want to travel the world and work from anywhere around the globe like so many online marketers are able to do? Do you want that financial and time freedom that really you get to wake up and decide what you want to do every single day, that you are now in possession of your own time? Nobody else has any rule over it. That's a pretty sweet feeling, right? You want to spend more time with your kids. That was the one that I really wanted to, guys. That one's so profound for me. I love every one of my mornings. I get to walk my son to work. He doesn't go to work just yet. He's only 5. No slave labor here. But I get to walk him to school every morning, and it's sweet. I mean, except when it's super rainy, but today it was sunshine, so I had no problem with it. But I love it. I get to talk to him every morning, pick him up, and that's a great feeling, guys. Do you guys want choice? What you guys are going to do every single day? Do you want to change lives globally? Do you want it all? What do you guys want out of your life? Because you deserve it.
I want it all. Make it rain. I want it all.
You're greedy, Kellen. You're greedy. Too funny, guys. But that's exactly it, guys. You guys can have it all. It's just up to you. I don't know if you guys realize this, but there's so much fucking money in this world. And if they ever run out, guess what they do? They just keep fucking printing more. That's what happens. They have printers. They just keep printing more of it. There's just so much money. If you guys want it, you just have to go in there and take it. You just need the methods to be able to grab that money. All right. So you guys know what kind of dream you guys have. You know what you desire to have out of life. Where is it on your priority list? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1,000. Where is it, guys? Does it actually mean something to you? Are you actually driven towards that? Are you hating your life so much, or at least your job, that you guys are just like, fuck this shit? Like, I'm ready to change my path. That's where I was at. I was so done with being treated so poorly at work that I was like, I don't care how much work I have to put in. I don't care what I have to do. It has to change. There has to be something better than this. It became number one priority. I put it over my family because I knew that if I put it number one on my priority list for a short amount of time and over my family, that I could put my family back on the top of that list. And not only that, I would be able to give them a much better life.
I actually, let me just interrupt you a little bit. I'm going to hashtag fuck that shit. When do you ever hear that on a webinar? Like, epic. If it ain't real, I don't know.
We try, right? So, yeah, guys. Now, I want to know. Now you guys have decided what you guys want out of life. You know where it is. Do you know any other way than this online business that you'll be able to achieve those goals and dreams in a short amount of time? I didn't know anything other than the lotto. And I don't play the lotto, and I don't like to burn money. So I really only had one choice. Kellen had another option, which he wanted to be a global stripper, but he decided to change people's lives instead of just, elevating their lives for momentary times, right?
Yeah, honestly, Mark, like, I was just gonna like buy a one-way plane ticket, grab my kids, and be like, we're going to fucking Costa Rica. It's just the way it's happening, right? But at the end of the day, I didn't want to come back 10, 20 years later and be like, have nothing. You know what I mean? So me getting started with online business was like a Hail Mary for me. And like you just said, what Mark just did is something really powerful. Those 3 questions that Mark just asked all of you guys here tonight, those are the 3 questions I asked myself. And it gave me a lot of perspective. And that's all this is about, is how you view life, how you, knowing what you want, how big of a priority it is, and how you're going to make it happen for you guys. And again, just like Mark said, when I asked myself those 3 questions, I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to watch my kids grow up. I wanted to live a fucking extraordinary life. And it was priority number 1. And I had 3 solutions: winning the lottery, online business, or becoming a stripper. And I have better morals than that. Though it'd be awesome to take my clothes off for money. Just saying. I'm not that cute. Just kidding, but seriously, but yeah. So again, sorry, perspective. That's what it's all about. Right? If you don't take any shots, you're never going to score. I feel like a lot of people, they're waiting to win the lottery, but they've never bought a ticket. And so that's what this is, guys. It's a ticket to that better life, to that better lifestyle, to that extraordinary life.
And then I just want to touch a little bit on that too, Kellen. Kellen's absolutely right. This is your vehicle in order to get to where you want to be, for as long as obviously you're going to put in that work, right? If you get the program and then never do anything, well, that's just like what Jack was saying earlier. You go to the gym and don't pump weights, you're not going to get jacked. It's just as simple as that, right, guys? And I know what some of you may be thinking, well, maybe this is too good to be true, whatever. Guys, when I saw Kellen's ad 2 years ago, I thought the exact same thing. It really just comes down to knowing that you're conditioned to think that way. However old you are is how much conditioning you've had in your life. Your mom and dad are probably 2 very conservative people, 9 to 5, and that's it. That's all they've ever known, and that's all they're ever going to know. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you know what I mean? That's what we're saying with the whole online world and where your influences are coming from.
Totally, Ty. I couldn't have said that better. I mean, that's what it is. At one point in time, like when our parents were children, their parents would be like, you could never own a business, blah, 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 blah. And like, look how many businesses opened because of those generations. And now it's just become more and more easy. It's just money. Like I said, there's tons of it out there. You just have to go get it. And by the way, Jack doesn't have to go to the gym and lift weights. When you have a handlebar mustache like that, they just lift themselves. Right? Anyways, so this is
hold on. Cakes and pies. That made me laugh. That made me happy.
Too funny, too funny. Anyways, guys, what separates the rich from the poor? Okay, and that is this is Robert Kiyosaki's money making quadrant here. Okay, so you guys can see there's tons of money in the world. Like I said, 5% of the wealth is owned by 95% of the population, and all those people aren't dead. They're surviving. They're getting by, and then there's 95% of that wealth, and that is possessed by 5% of the population. That's pretty insane, right? So if you guys want to break these quadrants up here, there's the employed. This is where the majority of our population is in. These people exchange their time for efforts to make an income. If they do not work, they do not get paid. That's what I used to do. And it sucked when somebody else had that over your head where you had to show up for work every freaking day. Like I couldn't even call in sick to work because I needed to be there, and I just infected all my other employees. It was great. And then you go over to the self-employed. Okay, this is a little bit of a better situation, but still you're trading your time for efforts. You're self-employed. You work for yourself. You can take a little bit of holidays, but not very much, because when you're on holiday, your business is not functioning. You just have a little bit of more money in the bank account, so you can sacrifice a little bit. All right. And then it goes over to the side where it becomes passive income. This is when you're no longer trading your time for money. Other people are, or you're trading money for more money. All right. When you have a big business or any kind of business, the other people that you have employed for you, they're trading their time to make you money. Now, that's pretty sweet. But if those people call in sick to work, all those kind of things, you're still relying on other people to be making your money, and they can affect that money flow, right? And then it goes down to the bottom one. This is investment. This is what we do, okay? We trade money for more money. As Kellen was saying, you trade $20 for, or $5 for $20, $20 for $80, $80 to $3,200 or $320. It just keeps going up and up and up and up. That's how we do it in the online world. It's just when you're doing that, it just, your possibilities are endless. There's nothing that will ever cap how much money you can earn, right?
Mark, speak a little faster. I only heard like one word.
Sorry, man. I was doing math in my head. You know how quick it comes to me.
I know. You're a boss with numbers.
All right, guys. You can either continue to be stuck, you can continue to trade your time for money, or you can start an online business and start working towards that dream lifestyle that you just envisioned for yourself. Now, Kel, was there any questions, my man?
We had no questions, but I see a lot of new faces out here on the webinar tonight. So I'm going to start, we're going to play a little webinar roulette, and I'm going to start wrapping out random people here. Actually, Darren Pemberton, he's one of those guys that want all of the above.
Love it.
So I'm just going to promote Mr. Darren. Where are you, Darren? I just promoted you, but I don't know if it worked. Oh, there we go. And wait for it.
Who still seems to be there?
Let me try this again here. All right. Awesome. Okay, give it 3 seconds, and I just pulled.
Oh, there we go.
Awesome. Darren, you're live with DFM. What's happening, brother? Oh, you got to unmute yourself, my man. Oh, there you go. Oh.
I can see you.
Oh, there you go. We got you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm very excited. This is all crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm keen to start a new life at the moment. I'm a carpenter working full time.
Yeah.
And it's just getting a bit much for me. I want to be able to get up and do my own thing instead of getting up and being like driving an hour to work and then driving an hour home from work and spending all day out in the sun 7 to 5. So it's not good.
Yeah, dude, that's brutal. I used to work with my hands a lot as well. Let me guess. I have something coming to me. You've been speaking with a person named Russell Jones. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I am. Russell actually told me a little bit about yourself. He said he saw a lot of potential in you, and that you're pretty keen on getting started. You're from Australia as well. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. I'm from Australia. Yeah. That's
awesome, dude. And what did you think of the webinar tonight? And did you have any questions whatsoever for us tonight?
No, I don't actually have any questions. The webinar was quite good. I reckon you went over a lot of the topics that I was thinking of inside my head. But the next thing is just the learning curve is getting stuck into it and learning along the way.
Yeah. No, that is the first thing. The first step, take it bit by bit. The first step is getting started. After that happens, one of the biggest things that you need to do is you need to annoy the shit out of me because I will be your coach.
Yeah.
I am Russell's coach. Make sure you ask lots of questions, annoy the crap out of me. It's my job. But one thing that us coaches cannot do is, I coach like over 300 people. I don't have the time to reach out to every single one of them every day. But what I expect out of my team is for them to reach out to me. If you do that, I will never leave you stranded. I'll hop on video calls with you. I'll help you with whatever you need. That's my job as your coach. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, dude. And you catch any barrels out there in Australia or what?
Nah, not really. I don't go surfing. I'm more of a snowboarder.
In Canada then. What are you doing in Australia?
Yeah, no, I'm actually going to Canada in March, hopefully. So we'll see how everything rolls out.
Give me a shot, man. Well, you seem like a really cool guy. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun together. Did you have fun tonight on the webinar? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, you guys seem like I enjoyed watching it, and you guys seem to all get along really well. I didn't expect there to be any swearing, but when you guys started swearing, I was like, oh, I like that. very relaxed, very relaxed.
I know, like if you can have fun with the people that you work with, man, what's the point, right? We're very chill. We're very cut the shit, very to the point. We don't fake who we are. We never should.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pumped for you to come on the inside. You seem like a great guy. I'm gonna really enjoy coaching you. Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Cheers for that, Ken.
All right, brother. The links are in the chat. If you're ready to plug in, get in there, and then I'll welcome you to the family as soon as the webinar is over. Much love, dude. Talk soon.
Okay. Cheers. Thanks. Awesome. Talk soon.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Mark, is there anybody else you felt I should pull out here?
I actually was briefly talking to Ted earlier today. He asked for the link, so why not bring him out, man?
Awesome. Let's do it. All right, Mr. Ted, Lucio, you keep moving around.
No, I hate how Zoom's doing that now.
Oh, it keeps going up and down. I can't even see him now as an attendee. I don't see
get him off.
I don't know. He's like, fuck that about. I don't want to hop on.
I was just gonna say that.
All right. Instead, well, one more. All right. I'm promoting Mr. Logan. Logan, you are live with DFM. What's going on, dude? Check. You don't have to turn your video on unless you want to. It can just be audio if you'd like. Give it a second to kick in. Logan, can you hear us? All right. Apparently there's technical issues. Logan, can you hear me? All right. No good. I hear snoring.
Yeah.
That is the most epic fucking thing I have ever seen on a webinar.
You might have narcolepsy, so be careful. I knew a kid that had narcolepsy, and you would involuntarily fall asleep like all the time.
Yo, I literally have a very mild form of narcolepsy.
There you go. It's actually very common.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. Like, hey, Logan, did you catch the webinar the other night? Nope, I was fucking sleeping. That is so awesome. I'm so putting this in my
But
day.
just in case he doesn't, that's the difference between the successful and the not.
During the webinar, you're not going to learn much. You guys are sleeping during the training. You guys aren't going to learn much. That is the most epic thing I've ever seen. I'm so keeping this webinar for an edit later on. All right, guys. Do you guys want to actually? Ted, I just saw Ted pop back on here. He's like, "Fuck that, I'm out." And then he's back in again. All right, Ted, you're the last guy tonight. Ted, you're live with DFM. Can you hear me? Okay. Check.
We don't hear snoring, so that's a good sign.
This is good. Ted, are you there? All right, popped off. All right, that's it for the webinar tonight, guys. Do you guys want to finish with anything here tonight?
Just you guys, if you're like we said at the end there, if you guys don't like what your situation is, there's only really one option. Really, I mean, it's pretty simple, right? Like you got to change. Like it's only one other pathway for you in life. If you're not satisfied where you're at, just think like the next 35 years, 40 years of your life is good. It's not going to change if you're not willing to change or do anything yourself. You guys actually have to take that step forward and actually, you know, start to make movement in your life. And it's crazy what will actually happen and how easy the next movement is once you start making that first movement. That one's definitely the hardest step to do, is to step outside your comfort zone. And then all of a sudden you no longer have any walls up, all that comfort's gone, and the world is your oyster. And that's all it takes, guys. So just, you know, push yourself that little bit, and the rest will just come to you. Go get some of that fucking money. You deserve it.
That's a big one too, Mark. Like if you don't know, I followed this stuff for over a year, and skepticism and fear of failure was one of my biggest downturns. And because of that, I would just watch from afar. And after a year went by and literally nothing changed in my life, my desperation finally pushed me into greatness. It finally pushed me to try something different, because again, I kept watching everybody else succeed. And I was like, but not me. I could never do that. I could never have success doing that. No way. And then eventually I was like, you know what? I ain't going to fucking get anywhere doing what I'm doing. Might as well give it a shot. And then holy Santa Claus shit. Quit my job 2.5 months later. Start traveling the globe, meeting you beautiful fuckers all over the world. I love this. This is like the best thing in the world. And it's crazy to think that my entire life and how awesome it is today came down to one choice, one decision, which is pulling that trigger, working my ass off, bleeding out of my eyes, and now being able to live the life that I live today. And I find so much peace in knowing that I'm never going to work for my boss ever again. I'm never going to have a boss ever again. And it still blows my mind today. Still blows my mind. I haven't worked a job in over 2.5 years. It still blows my mind.
Amazing. So surreal, right? Like you wake up every day, you're like, oh wow, I don't actually have to go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. People like, we're having a couple drinks on a Tuesday night. Like, oh, fuck, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I'd be like, yeah, I don't fucking have to go to work tomorrow. Every night's a Friday night. It's awesome. I think we should probably end it at that. Yes, boys?
Love it, bro. Awesome.
All right, guys. Much love. Thank you for everybody who attended tonight. We will not be having a webinar this Thursday, as it is a stat holiday in the USA. So our next live workshop will be on Monday. If you guys love this one, make sure you guys attend the next one as well, or just, you know, pull the trigger, come in, and get started. All right, guys. Much love. Talk soon.